Hey, Chase, do an intro.
Here we go.
Do an intro.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. That sounds very similar to when Wayde does it. Keep going. This is the intro. You're part of it
stop.
now.
Yeah, baby, that's it.
it.
Wayde's out.
Play a chord. That's sort of one. This is a mess. Give the guitar back. Welcome to Short Change
From space.
from space. Thanks to our guest guitarist sitting in the corner, who's a special guest for our next episode, but quietly in the background for this one. I'm Mitchell Bill. Get your fill.
And I'm Rye the boy. He's been full of soy from day one.
Oh, soy boy.
It's a bird. And we got away the spade. But he won't say it.
Mic'd
Right,
up.
I won't.
Oh, what?
Here he
The
goes.
one time.
He's got what to say all of a sudden.
Yeah, go on, Wayde.
What's all this about? You got something to get off your chest there? Oh, here
Goddamn.
we go. It was a setup to let us down again.
What a bit. Hey, Mitchell, how are you doing? Because we don't work together anymore. We've talked about it before.
Is that how we're going to start every episode?
Every episode.
We don't work together anymore. How?
I-
You're going to make me
Don't-
cut this out, aren't you?
I don't think that I'm ever going to get over it.
Well, move on.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine without you anyway. They're all good.
Oh, sure it is. No, I've heard about your numbers. They're down. Nah, September's always down. How me? I'm fine. How are you?
Great. Hey, I'm very, very, very good. I've been very well lately. Except looking forward to the sun. I don't know. There you go.
I didn't even know you were pregnant.
You've got all the privileges of naming them. What are you going to call
What am I going to name your son?
My
Is it a
son.
son?
Yeah, why not?
I'd call him Mountish.
Mountish?
Yeah.
One more time.
Mountish.
Are you saying Mountish?
I think it's Montish.
Montish.
Yeah,
Is that...
Obviously Montish.
What's Montish?
It's your
It's a
son's
name.
name. Wait. I can't believe you've forgotten so early.
Never heard of him.
I think it's a good name.
Well,
Because you never heard it, I made it up especially for you.
Now, what happens if you have twins? The girl's name, please.
Oh, the girl's name.
Mon and the boy's name Tish.
Yeah, you just split that name up. You better hope you don't have quintuplets.
Ma, T, and Ish.
That's 4. The last one is silent. Hey, I guess we should ask how Wayde is.
Yeah. Wait, how you
Yeah.
doing?
No, that's apt description of how I am.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You've got
Thanks.
good. You've got good work at the moment. How's your work going?
It's going good. I left the hospo industry.
Kind of.
So
Sort of. And
well,
went into
yeah.
hospo.
Living the dream.
Went into the
Loving
back
it.
end, as they say in prison.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's all you need to
Wade's
know.
roasting beans these days. Is what he means to say.
Roasting
Is
We're
that
slinging
too
them.
Pacific? There's only so many roasteries.
Yeah. There's
people
only
know
a couple
what
of
you
them
smell like.
On one
in
street.
Melbourne.
What?
Or at least on one street.
There's actually multiple on this.
On
the
your street? Oh, boy.
It's getting more and more specific. This is
Yeah, better
this
stop.
is getting too obvious.
All right. Hey, we got a question from Chase that he's just going to shout loudly and we're going to answer it.
Real loudly.
Really loud because you don't have a
The mics
microphone
aren't very
yet.
sensitive. Yell it. Chase.
work somewhere else, where would you work?
If you had to work somewhere else, where would you work? And,
What job would you do?
yeah, no, if you had to work a different industry, what would you do?
I would own a zoo. Yeah.
Great. Very specific.
Like
zoo.
a good one though.
Would you
not
focus
like
on
a
like...
shit, not like a shit one with concrete. Just
No concrete.
No concrete.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
all like rich wood beams, hand
wanted-
carved.
Japanese sliding doors made of paper only.
Yeah, in the zoo.
Yeah, in the zoo.
That is not going to keep in the lion, which in Swahili you probably know.
Sure.
Have a guess.
No, that's wrong. It's not sure.
That's weird. It's Simba.
Oh, is it?
It means lion.
That makes sense. That's also lazy writing from the Lion King.
Is it
writer.
lazy or is it just quite clever?
Isn't it annoying when you're reading a book or something like that, or watching a movie, and then someone comes up and says, "Hey, do you know why that person's named this?" And then it's just a thing, which is just what happened.
Walk up while you're reading a book. Hey there, stranger. Let me tell you the end.
It all comes around full circle, and it turns out Simba means lion.
You know what Rafiki means?
Probably big gorilla.
No.
What's Rafiki?
Well, he's a baboon.
Does it mean
It's
baboon?
so medium-sized.
It means friend.
Oh, actually, I knew that because you told me once before, and I just completely forgot.
And you blocked it out.
Yeah.
Great.
I block out everything you say because I know it's always going to be content later.
Yeah. I mainly learned Swahili so that I could figure out what Rafiki sings.
Didn't you learn it because very few other people were, so you could climb those leaderboards real easy?
I am at the top, baby. But no, Asante Sana squash banana.
Yep, cool. I got squashed and banana in there. What's the rest?
It means thank you very much, squash banana. Bit of a letdown, to be honest. Not much hidden in those lyrics.
What situation would that possibly need to
He's
be?
just singing a song. You know how sometimes you walk along and you're like, yes, please, no thanks, I've got some apples.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
It's a similar sort of song.
Yeah, cool. I do that at work. I start to sing. I try and do like old Southern gospel kind of shit while I'm on shots for some reason.
Really?
It just comes out.
How come I never heard that?
I don't know. I don't think anyone else did. You? I was right next to you today. Did you hear
What
any
a
of that?
weird-
It's all in his head.
Yes, I did.
He good.
What a
He
weird
got it.
thing for you to start doing as a form of separation anxiety from me. As soon as I leave, you just adopt a whole new personality.
It's
Where
'cause
you're
it's
just
'cause my baby
"Well, I was
left
out
me."
there sucking oysters.
Huh? It's because my baby left me.
Oh, that's good,
I
isn't
went
it?
down to the river to see a preacher man and
Yep.
said, "Where's my baby Mitchell? He's gone. He's left
Yeah.
me."
Ah, cute.
Yeah.
Do your voice. What? How does
Yeah,
the
sing us a
songs
song.
go? Plays a blues.
Yeah, play us a
play?
blues thing and
Hit
I'll
us
sing a
with some
song.
blues. Oh shit!
Oh, well, I went down to the riverside and Mitchell could be found. Ah! A lot of screaming.
This is you do this while you're working.
Yeah.
No
Sing
wonder you didn't
inspiration.
do it while I was there, because I would have you ejected.
Anyway, hey, there we go. There's a song. Zoo is your answer.
Zoo is my answer. What's your answer?
It would be, if I'm being very serious, I would be train driver.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of driving across the Australian deserts.
Nullable.
Nullarbor, and I'll be listening to podcasts or reading books.
How can we help you?
Probably not.
What?
I'd be on a train and it's hard to record in a train.
No, you
Well,
just
is that-
listen to old ones and reminisce.
Sure.
About a
So
better
my-
life.
Mitchell
Yeah.
left me.
Yeah. That's what truck drivers do. They just reminisce of how they ended up on this shitty fucking job.
I watched a documentary recently about truck drivers, and they all said it. They all were like, I wish I hadn't been a truck driver.
Yeah, because
real
it
sad.
doesn't look like a lot of fun.
No, that's
It's,
not fun.
I think the
I wanna drive a
glamour
truck.
sort of draws people in at the beginning.
Oh yeah, what's
All
the
the parties and the nice clothes. And then once you're doing it, it's actually pretty lonely.
There has to be a sense. There has to be sort of a romantic side to it. Like, not in reality.
Truck drivers are famously romantic.
Not in reality, but like as a young kid, perhaps there's a certain romantic kind of image of it in your head. That like, I mean, I'll be out on the open road.
Yeah.
Me and
You've generally
me and
got a
18
dog,
me and-
obviously.
me and 18 tires and a dog
Yeah.
heading down the old bitchin' man.
That's fun. I think also just the diet of a truck driver.
sausage rolls?
And Wendy's.
And just the hot dog that's been there for days. And
hot-
there's nothing.
They do taste better after a few days.
Really
What?
out.
Huh?
Get out. No, like just leaving them out.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
All right, not refrigerated. They go bad.
Do you refrigerate it? What do you refrigerate?
Do you
other than
refrigerate a hot dog?
I would, yeah, personally. That's
weird.
milk?
Seems
You're a
recommended.
pseudo-vegetarian. Shut up.
I made them. I made those boys. I was slinging dogs
Yes,
way,
we know.
way before.
If it was a vegetarian hot dog, maybe I'd refrigerate it.
I would refrigerate. I
With
would.
the-
It would need
well-
less refrigeration.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Vegetables are
But
famous for
what about the
not needing it.
bread? You do it with the bread and the sauerkraut and the pickles and the edible pansies and the mustard.
You're from Melbourne, aren't you? Wait, hang on. So we made
became a truck driver.
we made the dogs.
Yeah, you
And
made the dogs.
Dogs are made. Dogs are prepped.
Yep,
and
they
ready to
cooked.
go.
They
Uh,
cooked.
That's an important factor. Yeah, sure. If we've got a packet of dogs, that can probably stay out.
What? No, a packet of dog goes in the fridge.
Okay.
A hot dog
Yeah.
that's been in the machine. You don't
Oh,
like
yeah,
at the
the
service
maid-
because it's
station.
hot. That's why they call them hot
You
dogs.
made. I just got it. Wow. You made a dog. and now you're gonna leave it out for a couple of days and then chow down.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
No.
But truck drivers are often forced to. You've heard of The Simpsons? The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heard.
quite popular.
The Simpsons.
Fox.
Yeah.
Fox News owns them. And
Okay.
there's an episode where he eats the old dogs from the...
Yeah, I remember that. But
Yeah.
they were in a hot machine the entire time.
That's the exact fucking thing.
Oh,
Right, that I am
what
talking
I was picturing
about-
in my head was you buy the dog and you leave it just on your dash for a while for some reason. I don't know.
No, I'm
No,
saying
it was all a joke.
they're forced
yeah.
to eat the shittest food because there's no options other than
It's servo
that
food.
shitty fucking servo.
How do they even live? How do they survive?
That's what I'm saying. I can't believe
No
you're just
dose.
cutting it onto this.
How can we have your podcast?
This is the best episode we've ever done.
I disagree.
Scrap it. Start again.
I was being sarcastic. Do you disagree with the sarcasm?
No,
or
he
the-
just doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Much like this whole
Let's take it from the top again. Welcome,
Hey,
the
welcome,
short
podcast.
boy.
Short Shane. Thank you, Wade.
Um,
This is even.
hey, Wade, if you had another podcast,
Well, it would just be Chase talking about
If only he had a mic.
if only. Hey, Chase,
what would he
you
be
want to say
talking
something?
about? What would your solo podcast be with
Yeah.
your mic? Here we go.
Fucking better not steal mine or I'll fucking deck ya.
Oh no!
You fucked me on this one, didn't you?
All I can think about is Talking Bear podcast.
I might have brought Chase on for the sole purpose of trialing him for my Country Bears podcast. Yep, go on. There's a famous
Doing
there's
some train sounds.
a big element
Coffee.
of coffee. Okay.
It's coffee podcast. I see.
That's what we're doing now, baby.
kinda what we're doing.
Come on,
That
man.
makes sense because he makes coffee.
Yeah. unlike us.
Yeah. Chase is one of the people that when we talk about coffee, I go later and say, did we get that right? Did I tell
And
some lies?
oftentimes I assume it's.
It's
no.
like, yeah. It's one of those. No,
You're
like,
You're my boss.
yeah.
You're right all the time.
Not his boss.
He's
Not
no one's
anymore.
boss. No more. Well, no, he's many more people's
Well,
boss.
a lot more people's boss. Yeah, that's
It's just
the
not
thing.
my boss.
Just, yeah, they're all nobodies compared to you, is what you're saying.
They have very few podcasts.
Very few. Yep.
Well, do you know that?
Yeah.
Can you get me some work on their podcast?
That they
Oh,
haven't.
because you think they don't have podcasts because they haven't found someone who won't edit?
That's the problem. That's what the problem with podcasting is. There's a super high barrier of entry.
Yeah.
Evident
Case
by,
in point.
evident by this episode.
The thing that people really need to start a podcast, it's like everyone's got one. You know, like writing a novel. They just don't have the time or the patience to put it all together.
Collate.
But in reality, you just have to show up at Wade's house.
Don't show up at my
Show up
house.
at
Address
Wade's
is
house. He's desperate to make your
111
podcast.
Melton Drive Avenue Street, Westchester, England. There you go. Come on down.
So annoying because the amount of money that someone's going to spend to get to England.
I thought you were going to say that's so
Their
annoying because that's
podcast
my
dreams
that's
in
my
their
holiday
little like wicker basket over their arm there, and they arrive knocking on 1111 West Avenue Land,
Street.
Westchester, England, and then
No, I'm just not there.
Well, it's not there.
they're like, Wade, I'll call him, but
Sorry, no. Do it in the right accent, please.
They know exactly who you're talking about.
oh, they're English.
Yeah, they're
accent.
English. Yeah. Well, they might be Scottish. So.
They might be Scottish in Westchester, England.
Yeah.
They could be any nationality in Westchester, England.
It's 2019. You can
It's
go
global.
anywhere.
The world is global.
This is pre.
It's in the name.
Well, this is pre-Brexit, so yes.
What accent do you want to hear?
Yeah,
I reckon Welsh. Welsh would be good.
Welsh.
do a Welsh accent, please.
Um,
That's mine. Why do they talk backwards? I didn't know. That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
It almost does sound like they talk about
Most
it. It's
of
pretty cool.
Welsh is backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In a weird time zone. It
Yeah.
all just goes backwards.
Well, all their stuff is recorded. Everything they say is recorded onto wax.
yeah.
And then in order for you to hear it, you have to play it on your personal turntable backwards.
I just thought
And that's
would
just
be
how they communicate.
Interesting. That's
It's
just
a slow-moving country.
yeah. I've heard that, but I didn't understand why, and that's just such a bizarre fact that
Yeah.
I would expect to.
Well,
be
I got a
more
lot of facts,
known.
Ray.
Yeah,
if
you've
you
been-
need facts,
Alright,
come
sure.
to me. That doesn't rhyme, but
Yeah,
But you're not a rhymer, you're a fact.
I'm not
yes.
about rhymes.
encyclopedias aren't known for their rhymes, for the rhyme schemes.
I mean, you could definitely make a rhyme.
Hey, great!
That's
A full
what it
encyclopedia full of rhyme schemes.
Yeah. That's good.
Thank you very much.
A rhyme cyclopedia.
There's a type of
encyclopedia.
poetry.
Yeah.
You won't have heard of this.
Okay. Sure.
Um,
Limerick.
that is poetry using the numbers from pi. So the first word has to have 3 letters.
Okay.
And then, what is it? 3.146. and
Honestly,
then
don't know it.
Over. So the first word has 3 letters. The
Yeah.
second one has 1 letter.
Okay.
Et cetera, et cetera.
And you just never end, or
And you just, well, there's somebody that's done. This is from QI. I'm stealing just content from QI
That's
pretty well,
fine.
straight up.
Yeah.
I've
I've stolen content from other shows before for this show.
really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Kind of.
That's shocking.
More articles that I just read
out loud,
out loud.
but worse. Leaving out
Less
key
of the
details
facts, more
and
of
not
the words.
researching the things that we have questions about.
Journalist.
Yeah, someone's written like a few thousand, like 1,000-page. I can't remember the fact. Go to QI, find out about that poetry.
Just watch QI.
What else?
God, we just have not done any fucking prep for this one.
Yeah, well, I expected you guys had written questions because I wrote questions under your direction last time.
Okay, yeah.
And so I stepped into this. I wasn't expecting us to just yell out, Chase, ask a question right now, and then have to come up with something. This is some people's favorite part.
It's so stupid.
Apparently.
Oh my goodness. Hey, look. What can we talk about? There's just endless possibilities. That's the beauty of podcasting. You just go on and on about all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah.
I've rambled on for a little bit. Now you got.
Oh, you were stalling.
Stalling.
Sure. You were stalling, but you didn't think of anything.
No, I was
Right.
talking.
Yeah,
that's
you
hard
were.
to think and talk.
I went to Brisbane recently.
Great.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
I'm sorry. It was
No.
my attempt to bring content to the
Yeah.
show.
It's fucking brilliant.
Laughable in some way.
No, yeah, no, I'm laughing at the.
Cool. So I went to
Beat there,
Brisbane.
man.
I'm laughing at us scrambling for content, but then I derailed it anyway. So go on.
I went to
I wouldn't be a
Brisbane.
very good train driver.
Go.
So what? You derailed it. Horrific. Went to Brisbane. It's a different world up there.
What'd you do in Brisbane?
Well,
Wayde.
I looked up best cafes in Brisbane.
And they were like, take the trek down to Melbourne
Yeah,
and
well,
have a
essentially.
coffee down there.
I was essentially looking up imitation Melbourne cafes in Brisbane, and boy, some of them really do try their best. And I went to one place. I went to 2 places.
Wow.
But the first one, I was like, I'm going to try whatever is the weirdest thing they've got on the menu. I want to see them get weird. You know, get weird.
Avocado on toast.
Yeah.
Multi-grain.
Ooh.
They did have that, but I didn't get that. I got the house-made donuts,
Oh.
right, with bacon and eggs in them.
Okay. Yep.
Bacon and egg donuts.
Wait, he's making an egg donut.
Yeah.
Still sugar coated.
Well,
Not all of them are.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, oh, interesting. Some sort of wild, sweet and savory concoction. This could be a real
Yeah.
treat. And then what they'd done
Okay.
was put a hole in a brioche bun.
Wait.
Ah.
What?
And
You're
I
joking.
do not like brioche to the point where I'm actually quite angry that brioche exists. They've taken
Explain.
quite a good thing,
Bread.
a bun,
Okay.
Butter.
a bread bun,
Yeah.
and they've
Big
said,
fan.
let's make it sort of shitter. Let's make it really, like, just a bit too much. And fucked up bread.
Yeah.
And let's make sure it dominates all flavors when it comes to burgers.
That's true.
And let's make it so trendy that you can't get a fucking burger for several years for a while there without it being shitbag brioche. And so that's what they did, and they put a fucking hole in the middle, and they said, this is a donut. So really, it was a brioche breakfast burger with a hole in it.
Oh, that's
For
so,
more.
So,
It costs more than a usual breakfast
So-
burger.
So it wasn't cut in half. It was just a
Yeah.
roll with a hole.
Roll with a hole.
There was a roll with a
and
hole.
then what did they
Sauce
at
it.
least cook the egg whilst like
the
put
egg's
bun
not
on
in the hole. It's like it was a burger. It's just that the burger roll, the
Oh,
brioche
seriously?
roll, had a hole.
That's appalling.
That's
That hurts. Me?
God damn it!
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting.
I want to send that back.
Me old mam, she had a pretty good meal though. It was good.
You ma'am.
Yeah, me
That's
mam.
nice.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I can't remember, but I had some of it. It was like a monster fritter, and it had a whole bunch of wild shit on top of that. The fritter was big, like a plate size.
Yeah.
And thin and crispy. And it was quite good.
Was it too much? Because I hate that about... I was going to say, but Brisbane's not really the country.
Yeah,
It is the city.
it is a city. Yeah,
It's a big country, city town.
Okay. But nonetheless, you get out of the big cities like Melbourne and Sydney and...
Canberra.
Canberra's not a big city. This is good. Brisbane's bigger than Canberra.
But just the plate size get too big, and I can't stand it.
The plate size gets too big.
Yeah.
The plate.
The meals.
The size of the not the
the
size
meal
of the
upon
plate.
the plate.
So not the size of
is
the plate
large,
itself.
and I'm a small boy. Small stomach.
Small ears.
Do I have a small
Let's
ears?
just keep naming small parts
I
of
don't
you.
think so.
Well, my dick. Not giant. Functional.
That's
Pocket
good.
size.
To start. Do you keep it in your pocket?
I think if you could,
not quite
if
long
you can
enough.
put your dick in your pocket, that's bigger than normal.
Oh,
Oh, well, unless your pocket's right there
interesting.
on the inside of your pants.
I'm learning so much
Oh.
about myself.
I was picturing more you have to take it out of your fly and then curl it around and pop it in your
A
pocket.
lasso curled up alongside your leg.
Like a whip.
Because that's me, baby.
And anytime
Thin, long, like a rope.
Yeah. Anytime you've got some cattle that are starting to stray.
Every time I get an erection, people think I'm
actually
going to
often.
do high jump.
Oh, because of the pole.
It's like a javelin.
Yeah, it's
no,
like
no,
a
you-
javelin that you're going to high jump with. Most
You're not
people
really into
leave their
sports, are you,
sharp
bud, are you?
sticks behind when they do high jump.
never
But pole
seen-
vault, they take something similar to a javelin.
So
I
pole
guess.
vault might actually be the
Pole vault would be
right joke here.
Thanks very much,
You
guys.
should have said
for finishing my
pole
joke.
vault, because pole is also what like people call a penis a pole sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah,
Okay.
if in the right circles. Is this show over yet? This is trash.
this is
We could probably call it, let's be honest.
the worst.
Play us out, Wayde, for the last time.
Thanks very much for enjoying How Can We Have Your Podcast? We're never coming
Thanks
back.
very much for doing your best to enjoy. Oh, he's playing us out better than
One
fucking old
time
mate
you
played
actually-
us in.
Yeah, the one time you actually played a song.
Hey, Rai.
Yeah.
Talk a bit.
Oh, okay. Hey, going down to how we got ourselves some hash browns, and they were crispy. Boy, did I eat them! Yum 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 yum.
I'm embarrassed by us.